If I'm doing some Chaos Gauntlet, I don't have to just do 9 circles, people. If you're mad about that. Yeah, I definitely know my skills improved since the last time I done this level. Probably because forcing myself to be deadlocked. But yeah, I don't. But yeah. Okay. My phone did not see that. Did not know that orb what you needed to hit that orb. Did not really know it existed. Okay, now going 3 times speed, pretty slow. I'm just calling 3 times speed portal slow. Because like literally it doesn't get fast until like 4 times speed. It might be a bit fast for me right now. Okay. Yeah, I play on mobile. I'd say I'm pretty good at it. Oh! So yeah, I'm watching Isab sub, and like, yeah, that's um 8% speed elite vortex. Oh, like even for tier 5, that's insanely slow. Yeah, I'm gonna actually practice this level. So you can't afford the practice mode sync. I'm sorry, I want it. I want it. It costs 2k diamonds, which don't affect how many diamonds you have. I mean, like, okay, yeah, that part's just inconsistent. Him? Okay, well.
Many things got stunned. Is that because Vortex got close? Might have been. Oh no, the Retribution came in. Right. Forgot those existed. Anyway, starter rounds are always the scariest, so just make sure to slow the game down, because that's where you lose every single one.
This is why you need to practice a little before.
Another combo now. Halfway. 71. I'll use an attack speed here. That looks like I can use it. I could need it. Good.
My eye!
Look. Yep. Another time stop here. I am wasting it.
Boing, boing, boing.
I think this was the one this is the round I killed me last time, right? On the last Apocalypse. Well, now I won't forget 66 and 73. You know, kind of like how in Vanilla BD6, nobody ever forgets round 63 or 98 or round 5 ABR. If Frontiers are popular enough, then 66 and 73 will be like known as the scariest numbers. That's all.
So just do
monkey boost.
So it's an easy ship.
Yeah. No mines.
I just call that easy.
Again, I'm not proud of having to use multiple
easy 5 seconds
powers,
ship.
but
And okay, some like actually really easy straight line. Oh, okay.
Cheating, but when I pull out one time stop, suddenly, hello, human resources. For the record, I'm just making up scenarios, people in my head. I don't think anyone genuinely has actually said that. It's all in good fun. Alright, last ability, and nice spike supermine explosions to finish it all off. 3 down, 3 to go. Next up, Red Balloon on the map, X Factor. Probably the hardest map of any boss, but Red Balloon is easy when you have multiple categories, so I think it should be alright. I also upgraded my Super Monkey to the Dark Champion now, so that can defend the...
So at least it's symmetrical. Because if it was not symmetrical, I'd basically be like, this is impossible.
That's because I added a heli, because it gives extra banana.
Gosh, that's actually was so slow. Like, I mean, like, for someone who's used to being able to just, like, be able to do, like, actually, my sight reading, like, skill ability, like, if you're having to be able to, if you could, it's like CA 3. If it's not 3 times speed, it's pretty it's slow for me.
Amount of damage we have in the MAD, because it's about to be stunned in the military. I guess we'll have it damaged here now, or attack here. Oh crap, there are rock balloons too. Do I need to move my... they're really slow though. I think we'll be fine.
Pretty easy, I would say.
Because there's a chance that I might need super mines to help me out there again. That is really useless. I don't know if do enough now. Obviously, if I die here though,
and with this, I will have that one gauntlet. And I will have freed the guy from the... Yes! I was just like fully locked in here. Yeah, I definitely say I'm better than in the time when I like first beat Cataclysm. I think I still really nowadays I would say like the Nightmare and the Lightning Road would not even demons. Like the Lightning Road is so easy. I mean, like, it was my first demon, and I beat it on computer, which I'm worse at, by the way, as my first level.
Not so fast. Glass? Only left to my time stop from the... Wait, why are they... Okay, they're 4 seconds because of the orb
Okay, first of all, how do you get that coin? You can see it, but how do you get it? I want it.
Starting at just $2.99 during Ashley's New Year's sale. New styles for every room in your home, just in time for 2026.
I can do about like 2 blocks spam with Wraith at quad speed.
Where to go?
Okay,
And see, now we get 28k banana.
so this level is definitely a bit difficult.
I need a monkey to defend the balloons thinking ahead. I hope Dark Champion does that. Things I could upgrade to as well is the Marine, but I feel like Marine does very little damage, that is not worth it. If the Dark Champ can't defend it, Marine will likely not make a difference. It is a lot to ask for though, because once again, there are so many fortified ZMGs that are spawning out to the point where I'm actually afraid to be using that ability, because I don't know if we can actually handle that volume if we kill Lunaries too fast, you know what I mean? Shit, if everyone was like this, I should probably take my time and probably just use some med attacks up here, right? Yep, especially since the first one hits, and there are 5 FCMGs, or F-bags, what the hell? What the hell, man? Maybe I should have brought
look
back
at
one of my
hitboxes.
textures or something like that.
Okay, how do you even get
use
that?
my attack speed bonus now, and F-hit mad ability.
That's my
No, we're
question.
dead.
How do you even get
We
it?
gotta save this for last then. You really have to stop now for the final
Is
boss
there
as
some
well.
sort of trigger I can't see?
We're gonna get rid of Sawdust 5%
Okay.
and add Engineer. Should be pretty unexpected, but what Rapid Fire Flora does is it allows us to get all the blocks.
I was
Down phase, which is on twice screen. Now, big issue here, and that's that Matt can't really attack off the wall. Unless the hitbox is big enough. Let me just test. Is it working? Oh, it is actually. Okay, never mind. It's fine then. 1.5 million HP, which is approximately, I think, 3 million effective. We have that for. And since phase doesn't spawn
Let's
out
just see how
crap
hard
ton
this
of
thing is
bats like
exactly.
the Lunarius does, okay, I think this should be easier and not the hardest boss of the 6. But Orphog is so big. You just wait for the mad ability to combo with it, and all of a sudden your
For the
ability
third coin?
now it does so much, like hundreds of thousands more damage. And that'll get us to the end much faster. Along with the Chinook being able to save us on some Chinooking or retreating stamina costs. Another one. Getting out of range of the super mines now, so
The press part.
here you go. Die to the dinosaur. Don't let me champion this, bruh. Alright, no big deal. Retribution.
Yeah, I remember like how seeing that robot being like, now it is just like slow.
Oh, that's so bad. I lost the entire cycle of mad ability, or most of it, because of the stun. I should have been patient and waited. Oh well, good news on Retribution moves are not dancing around. Far from it. I'll use stamina just to move Pump around.
Okay, yeah, seems like I'm gonna go in this level a bit more.
Gotta make sure to do it often, or place him down right away, so that he regenerates his morale.
Pretty high
Next
ID
one will be
level though.
halfway. Pretty formulaic stuff once again, so there's not much to say other than rinse and repeat the ability, and eventually it'll be at 0 HP. Alright, the home stretch. Just don't get killed by any.
I once thought this was honestly impossible. I actually thought that once.
With the phase slow, each mad ability only does
Okay,
150.
brain just glitched.
Just a little bit more rounds than I would like, but all in all, pretty easy. And now for the 6th and final one, I think we just have to, instead of winging it with our current setup, recruit a monkey that I know will work well with it.
I wonder if I'll die to the Click of Doom, as I call it, at 50%. Because that thing is just annoyingly difficult. No reason at all.
And that, ladies and gents, is how you deal with infinite amount of activities that I can get through this. Just make sure to set it back here. This time for sure, trust me. It's kind of funny because you would not think Luminaries is the hardest boss, but it is by far in this game mode. You cannot tell me otherwise. I'm confident that I'm just gonna use the mad ability and stamina now, or morale. Just to spawn crap ton of crap on the screen.
Yeah, I'll do default.
Because I know we're chilling. Although for the F-Bats, I will break them down faster, because when Spear of the Force excels in is, well, turning them all to low HP stuff so to handle all the other insides.
Scarlet Surge,
Eventually, on it isn't that good,
aka
but
horrible level.
a very important 33
Yeah,
damage. Like, you would not
killed
believe
one.
we were struggling that badly, given how clear the coast is right now. There's a chance it might have to do with me putting this remind a little bit lower too. Starting it lower means I guess some of the mine explosions can kind of flip the inside of the circle where all the rooms are. But nevertheless, I still think I do need extra to force. Like what it's really good for, I guess, is the collapse. Not really bad for you. Like Retribution, for example. I think they're still ticking in damage, right? I'm not sure, but oh my god, these stuns are so bad. So brutal.
Don't even have to, like, you don't even need Spirit Fly at all.
That almost got by us. Okay, just be prepared to hold for a time stop if the Retribution balloon's too much stunning. Because that's by far the most, our biggest threat right now. And yeah, without Retribution stunning, I think we can go all the way now. Okay, don't blow all of our morale. Might need to keep it later. Off count wise, 1.2 million, 2.1 on Burritos a year. Another comment here will get us. And there it is. So you know how they call it axis of, say, sniper when you use all tier 5 snipers? What is it when you take down all of one type of balloon? I'd like to point at axis of bosses. How does that sound? Although I guess I should clarify all current existing non-DLC bosses. Because while we've now completed every side mission of every elite boss, there is still one more. However, our job here is done for now, so thanks for watching. And as you can see, once you get the leaders and get late, now you go up order. All I can say right now is stay tuned as we still have one more that I know we're definitely not prepared for yet. Who says you need to resize designs one by one? With Canva, you just need a couple of clicks. And you're done! Resize in minutes, not hours with Canva.
Like, first of all, I add. No, I'm skipping. Jump. Jump.
We're looking at the mode today. So using the power of endless artifacts will make it as crazy as possible in the DLC. See how quickly we do these stages. The run starts off at the pre-game menu. We've got this party selected. Now, for all intents and purposes, please ignore the
I think that is possible as UFO.
decided I'm doing votes and votes only. I'll obviously add revoke if we can bump the vote, but every other tower aside from the vote must be stuff that bumps it, ideally. And instead of starting off with lots of damage, I've instead decided to start with crazy stuff.
Let's just check out this
You can
level.
easily pick damage along the way. Quantum here will make every vote basically have their projectile spawn directly at the target at the expense of projectile speed. His squirt makes projectiles even crazier by lacking coordination, and the slower starter reduces projectile speed again. Another 35% on top of 95, so pretty close to 97% less projectile speed. And without being crazy in the process,
I feel like this part is supposed to be faster. Maybe it's just me maybe it's the fact that I've gotten used to much faster gameplay. And like maybe.
So Quantum Leap is not just for the bunny, it's actually a really, really good buff for the cannon, or just the bow in general. Take a look at how it shoots. Well, wait for the blues here. target. But with this, we basically got a sniper, and then a shrapnel, given, we have this fact that I guess it really changes the direction of the strawberries whenever it hits. And also, is it just me, or I think Discord it feels like it overrides the quantum leap projectile speed loss, because this is just not like 97% use. You can see some strawberries are really slow, but some move at quite a normal speed, so I'm not sure what's up. I guess Discord is pretty random. And yeah, looking at the wiki for it, oh man, that is a lot of info I didn't know before about pepper facts. Look understanding that. Chest number 1 is all garbage, so we'll just pick up bouncing projectiles, which, I mean, given Discord does make some of the projectiles pretty fast, I guess there could be some merit to it.
Bruh.
We shall tackle this minigame first, and what is it? Oh, lease cash? Easy. Portability costs 500 to place, but if you add that and add control, that is still well under the limit, not to mention the 5 tip too. And protest distribution safe.
Okay. Really slow. Brain. 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 Him.
Easiest legendary of my life, and we don't even have any starters. So we don't have the fact that Lex owns accurate, so this is not 30% on it. This helps, but its piercing range is kind of lame, so I think instead, I think a fun place to use the Law Ball. Law Ball 3 is by no 30 down 4, you know, the fact that it doesn't both count as other categories. Now another chest, there's one rare on the 5, but it's hero base, so I think I have to pick the only one that I think helps my growth.
Oh, what was that lag spike?
Random lag spike. Up to 7 monkeys, but none of them are lost. That's crazy. I guess instead, we just gotta upgrade that to a
Just so
and now for the end stage merchant, yes.
just relaxed
I took the
gameplay.
short path because I want more of a thrill and more of a challenge. The only thing that helps me here is too many cooks, so basically, if I'm only doing one vote, 33%, I mean, most likely I'm not
Yeah, the third, like the second and third level are not the same difficulty.
Now to take a look at our stats, specifically on the boat coming into stage 1. Pretty low numbers across the board, which is expected. Oh wow, I'm surprised with the water park for stage 1.
The first two aren't the same difficulty unless there is a massive spike, like skill difference in basically.
But then this is not a good spot for in terms of getting blocked by rocks. It's a very easy spot to get blocked by rocks. But I guess that's why most likely I'm gonna have to end up dropping a second mode. Probably even a third one. We have enough money to basically buy a 0.2, and I just gotta rush.
You like how it instantly be like, no, restart.
Right now, looks like we do exactly 3 damage. 30 is the damage on the bandit plus now hold on. I think I actually did 60 damage when there are targets on both sides. Because remember, if the boat doesn't shoot on both sides unless there's a balloon within detection range of it. So I've been looking carefully at some shots have been doing, well, twice as much as anyway, we've got control of the game now, so take military quickening. How are the rocks be rocks before? But now they spawn right on top of the plateau. They get the damage applied immediately. And I think I am going to be able to almost solo one whole boss with just that weapon.
No questions.
That's why this thing cannot attack. I'm gonna take this so long as I survive. Well, that's not what I do. I'm getting it next year, yeah. I hope those rocks don't.
They're your manners, but every click is an infinitely hard frame perfect. I have more with that. No one cares about you, Ad.
Just in case. Sugar storm is gonna be allowed. That looks like it doesn't block over, so we're good. We got this. Now we got a second mode, which we're gonna just lay on top to show how much damage it does here. Okay, this one's also pretty damage, so I don't know why. It looks like there's enough loot close enough that it should double duty. But I'm gonna push it into my I needed that super storm, and that also
Nad's gonna help. Nad's gonna like. He's going. Yeah. I have no idea what the sound this song sounds like after everything. Ah!
Recruit still has nothing good, crazily enough, so we'll just boost her to main purpose. Quest number 1, still nothing. Can still do this ban artifact. We've banned 2 of these that I know will not have to be good at all. Might reduce some RNG. We'll go up for the legendary here. By the way, I ended up banning bomb. And
I was spamming everything for a second.
and after a legendary, I feel like after getting Driftwood SS, this would be really good, but Hawkfire was perfect with our hot shot. When a coronavirus pops, it will hit up to 5 nearby blows. Not gonna lie, this is different because it's only a 1 damage explosion, but it could make, like, I don't know, if I end up in raid files, so much more potent. But, YOLO. Probably just help us with lost damage. Or to my maybe I'll make the gun better damage easier. Man, look at this one. Full broadside. This is the artifact for Buccaneers, mainly mid-half. But adding this monkey to my party also allows me the ability to go for magical apples like Alchemist, obviously, or, well, Alchemist. You know, we're gonna cash out these here. Now, please, I'm begging for a raise here. Perfect. And on the side items too, could have another combo. There should be absolutely no chance I drop this fight. If I do, that would be, well, pretty embarrassing.
Okay, this thing, if I can.
Mini boss time, good warm up for Ridge Ready. 37 would be nice, but I won't be greedy. And also, I will finally break the monkey power chain by going for a top hat, just because, I don't know, I want, I repeat, I want this legendary. We'll reroll for perfect, jungle drums. What I see though, I can't really afford health off without sacrificing a lot of things first. Rather, there's a lot of things I need to buy. Number one is the card. It's almost all the money a lot of time. And only then after. Learning to code and Python. Go to boots.net.
No one cares, Ab.
Here's how. Monitor 1.
Your mother.
Outking worth it. This is good though. 15 kills already. Workability, we've even got C Mega Mines. Yeah. Things are gonna get out of hand quickly, especially once I can add critical support to the mix.
Brain!
Doing like
My brain is just like, okay, jump.
Nuts. Yeah, screw the middles. Keep this up and 37 will be gotten very, very, very soon. One more Mega Mine. And there we have it. And that's what I consider a good AF haul. Stage 2 so far. Okay, this is kind of annoying. We've got too many cooks here, but I already have the rare that. Is it worth just overlapping it? I think so, because it's literally the only thing that helps me. This is also I already have, and it would overlap at it 80% faster. Last chest, we solved cash issue slightly with exchange.
Just
only one quick pickup at
it
the
is
final
some
merchant. That's
easy
going
game
to be
too.
Elite Military with the answer at 8 and 8. Yeah, surprisingly, the numbers don't look as gaudy as like during my one hero rogue runs. Those are the numbers went absolutely great. But remember, none of these calculations add into the account the fact that we have purple attack speed, we have alchemist, we have fire, we have Zephyrism. So not to worry, I think we got this. I'm gonna take my time getting through the farm earlier because remember, if purple is by the way, there are a couple of outstanding heroes I haven't done with like this sort of legends showcase yet, but I think I'm overall done with the heroes because the other remaining outstanding ones aren't very good heroes. Vital in this game mode. I think I've tested them already. Anyway, here it comes. That is too early. We're only at level 7. My best hope is maybe C-Mines can deal with the rock. I mean, the good news is that it's really slow, so maybe people can't deal with it eventually. I mean, you can see some damage on them, so that means he's putting in some work. I will manually buy levels, but right now we're way too far away to think about that. Versatility? Yeah, we're probably some of them. Very, very slow. Get those down. 95 more K for this. Come on, hold the line. I can already think a good chunk of these rocks here, so I'm not overly worried. But I am overly worried about, I gotta get another cannon ship back here. This also feels projectiles, eh? Okay, perhaps this is way worse than I thought. I might want to restart here, don't I? Get a survive here. But at what cost? Each rock takes out 30 lives? Oh, you know it. Anyway, finally.
What? Oh, okay, 15%. What is this? 2 minutes 20. I am not watching a 220-minute ad.
So how is it doing this much? Is it because Red Moon is overall weak? I don't know, but
yeah, I used to never get past 5%. Now I'm consistently getting to the ship part.
And I think I'll extract full broadside because none of the abilities don't work anymore, so this is kind of useless. And now we're halfway through all stages in just a tad bit under an hour.
What was that?
I think we know exactly which of these to pick. Okay, so getting on stage 3 is definitely the scarier one. At least from my dozen plus experiences of Super Bowl 1 something. So let's see, any monkey pirate? If not, the village, I can't. I have to mentor this boat and get one step closer to monkey pirate because it's that important. Our very first encounter is Midnight Mansion, and I just realized that this is an impossible map for water towers. Well, good thing this is not Max First Chips mode. That's gonna have to be more skill. First chat being yelling is in good chat. And now legendary what it's almost always best to go straight to a legendary. But which of these is best?
Oh my.
From 30 to 50 damage.
I wonder how hard it is to do, like, on top of it. Like, it's difficult.
Better than 30 to 50, right? Yes, my math says yes. If we can sacrifice attack speed, this is approximately 25% more boss damage, so we take it. And we don't again worry about ability cooldowns. Now we go up for another luminary speed boss. 40 kills now this time, but on a harder map. I think having the ability to spam these towers definitely is why this is easier than those hero runs, where obviously you can only use your hero to damage because everything else does basically zero. And you only have one of them. Perhaps we should limit the amount of votes on the screen, which I'm already doing, but maybe even further.
Yeah, you can see I'm pretty consistent. Head up to the ship part.
Beacons, but that doesn't link it to the right thing. I can make them freeze
Yeah, never mind.
This was the artifact I was talking
Yeah,
about.
going to my social stuff.
Since I have Dreadblue now,
Yeah,
it's not worth taking.
let's see.
And the only thing worth taking is just
This is wait.
more range. Sure.
3-finger spam.
Upgrading the Monkey Pirate at this next style. Another minigame, another race, please. Perfect. Based on my experience
And that's
with Rogue, I think it takes
4
up
times
to, like,
speed.
round 4 or something like that to
Yeah, delete
be able
that
to
level.
have 700k pops to work with in the first place.
9
Again,
circles.
this doesn't work well against CDTs, so
Just try the ending part of it. I really just done that. I usually do not even do close to this good in this part of this level. It usually takes me a bit. Oh. Consistency building. Yeah, I definitely don't want to be doing this from 0 since yeah, this part is completely memory and I do not want to do a 100% memory part from
very
0%.
fast-paced. Obviously, what I don't
So
like
that's why
is
you need to.
the
That's why I'm
red
practicing
is
it.
waiting between all the encounters. Sometimes it's too many
Well,
damn
that's
rounds
a
to wait
later
for,
word.
even though they did make a lot of changes to make that
Yeah, have you heard of
more bearable.
Night
Although I feel like
Indie?
criticism isn't just height
If
of
you
rock,
haven't,
it's just the
it's definitely a new thing.
itself, even in other game modes where you don't have a speed mod. You're just sitting around some of the time waiting for a hard round.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say you have to be consistent at this part before I start playing. Oh my, that ad literally would not skip.
This is nice. This I like. Last chest of the stage, we'll get back bouncing for self just because it's worth more tokens to exchange. And a lot more attacks to the last merchant. We can upgrade this and this. 20% attack speed,
Oh,
close,
92%. I actually might die there from reload. From Four Trucks Curse. If you don't know who Four Trucks is, yeah, he's basically. There's something about him. It's basically that he dies at 92 on basically everything he tries to beat. Okay, wait.
After the end of the portal, they go up top. So this thing is still attacked. As opposed to it goes to the right side or left side. Too bad it's camouflage, so I can't really go for another bow. I mean, I guess I could decamo it, but I want to see how good one is, okay? Here's the process. Remember? Set up close and count for already. And already, that's some pretty good damage. Pretty good progress for I think it's 300k HP loss and 200k. I forget how much the shield is relative to base HP.
Oh my.
But just one monkey bar is putting in work. Just imagine once you get a second one. Although that might be a lot of rounds to wait for. As good as this looks, it actually might not be enough progress just because, like, I don't know, face the hard ass boss.
Yep.
It may look fine right now, but from the port, you could be looking at a very, very, very deep end kill. That's why we gotta survive one more round here. Turmoil. Ooh, precision legendary. Let's go. And who am I kidding? If we get halfway before it enters this portal, then we're good. Even though I
92%.
get my next unlock in one round, I think we'll just YOLO it and.
Oh, 92%.
Oh yeah, this is what we're talking about. With this essence, it's probably better to get a 240 bow since every count is ammo now. But that might take
The reason I'm dying multiple times over and over and over. Oh my, that's quick. Even in practice mode, I do not get it. It's just too hard for me. It's insane.
Afterwards, we pick up 60% more damage, and we immediately upgrade that at the rest top to 20. Only 11% attack speed worth picking up as a person. And now minigame 1 and 2 of this stage is another endurance race. I mean, not much here to say, really. It's probably going to end up doing the exact same as, 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
That was.
From the ending of the wave to 100%. Just end that run.
Like just one pirate can get us all the way to 1.2 million, right? Yeah, a lot of this ends up feeling samey after a little bit, which is why maybe 4 stages might be too much, but that's the normal amount of the campaign. But I don't know. I think sometimes in terms of pacing, it might make more sense just to do 3 or 4 stages, because by the end of stage 3, usually I've seen every
Trying to get consistent at this part.
with some exceptions, I guess. Anyway,
But yeah, I think it's gonna be a little bit before I actually get to this part.
Damn, no stat bonus from this here. I'm able to pick up Hawk's Eye and see what the zero shot spread does, like in combination with this word. You pick up 20% damage at another test. And legendary best choices just roll broadside for more viewers. That's about it. One more minigame and it's a race, but hold on. Wait, I don't think this is possible. This water is too low to be seen. You can't place full here. You can place it here, but I think line of sight is an issue. Apparently this is too low also. The only way out of this is to get a carrier like give us potential memories, but I'm pretty sure I can't afford it. 5k off, yeah. new reactor. Oh, wait, reactor's going. What the hell? Hang on, let me restart first because I sold my kiddie pool by accident. Actually, what I'm talking about, I don't need a kiddie pool. I can also just put it normally in the water. But let's restart by put the reactor over here. By the way, I believe fair first source does not affect 401 versus 402 anymore, so we skip that. Not Buffett. And this is part of cleaning up the mods too. This is not part of the pirate
I
show.
do like that 94% click.
I don't know. I guess it might be
It's
really
not
interesting
super
to
hard.
see just how our artifacts affect our other towers. Man, who knew just the reactor kick effect could be so powerful, you know what I mean? This thing literally does 1 kick damage at base, by the way. 1.
File your taxes 100% free in the app. If you didn't file with us last year, just file with TurboTax and do it yourself by
Twice.
2028. No matter.
Oh crap, it's frozen. Oh, it's over. Oh, I forgot about that mechanic too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
This is why I need to start practicing this part.
Very final version of the stage. I guess I can pick up starting strong. I'll get rid of abundant choices because we are pretty much at the end at this point. And now our final stats heading into the final stage. Counting starting strong. There's a lot of artifacts that are conditional, like hard to show them without making them clutter. Ideally on top maps that we can show who's boss, and Peninsula I guess is usually tough. But no problem when you just use a kiddie pool. Put this up here and watch it rain havoc again. I think we can sell those about. Let's play. And in case you're wondering with Oxide I got earlier, it doesn't really change the game much. Seems about right. I was trying to put it on post this number, I get attack speed. I forget about that sometimes, but in doing so, I only have Ritual to defend anything leaking there.
Okay.
See a lot of divas here. We trust on Virtual because close is not cutting it. It is not targeting these divas. No, I gotta put it first. Alright. Let's not just being green attack speed. One more boost. We'll just use them boost immediately. Why not? We're now doing a solid 10k DPS on the boss. I'll be strong. This will be focus luminaries down instead. And another time victory shall be ours. Hope you enjoyed these crazy boat shenanigans, and if you did, please give suggestions for, I don't know, what other tower you want to see crazily buffed in Rogue Legends. Is there an artifact tower combo? I haven't done yet that goes hard in pain. There should be plenty, although it's kind of hard to decide with so many options. Okay, we're not doing any damage anymore at first, because Quantum Leap Spawn Slam outside of Luminary 3, so do some strong to end it. Back on first briefly, and GG. Just in time before the lag got us. I like Rogue Legends, and if you do too, then make sure to click here if you want to watch more 4-stage campaign runs.
I died to the triple. I died to trip.
Today it's the one and only Infinite Upgrade Monkey versus all 6 elite bosses at once.
I beat it.
It's gonna be a fun one.
Third time.
See any of this, what this mod has to offer. Once again, thanks Lag and Linksy for creating it.
Third time I've beaten it.
Basically, you can get infinite upgrades on just one single tower. So to start, we'll get a shuriken for ammos and whatnot, and not just buying new weapons.
Okay, I was wondering if I was going to do it basically twice in a row.
The COD on this tower essentially is, I believe it is strong enough to be able to handle, you know, all of those elite bosses, even up to tier 5. But we need to farm hard for that, so
oh my, lag spike for no reason. What?
No farm, but we do get a Guild of Thorn. And what Guild of does in this game is it gives a bunch of staff orders and, in effect, 8 explosive thorns at once. Okay. Well, that's your light popping, and that was actually a very good deck, because now we can really just think about farming the mods work. Because it can't work like vanilla bosses, aka I can retry the tier from round 40 again and whatnot. Basically, I'm saying if you reach that last round for whatever reason. Also, oh my god, I didn't realize I didn't have light popping. The swords were explosive. Are you kidding me? There's Zelia. But that's barely in time, and I also took the gun farm upgrade. My bad. I guess you need explosions, like, yeah, you need it to pop before it gets exploded. I didn't know that. Oopsie daisies, that costs a couple lives, but then you get to that, so that's fine. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Retrying last round breaks the ancient with the mod. On top of that, with the all elite bosses at once mod, retrying last round also deletes the bosses. So therefore, I have the black border. So because of all the things I stated earlier, this is how things are going to work for this chapter. One, I am going to go through every single tier, win or lose. And in the end, I will grade myself based on how many of
It's basically
the
beat
five
it, yeah,
tiers
beat it.
I was able to beat.
So pretty easy.
Because again, if I do end up losing
More
just
consistent.
one time, I can't really retry the round from the start of the tier again. And also number two, if I do fail one tier, I am allowed to try again from that same round, although resetting the bosses all over again this way. I get a challenge on guaranteeing that you and I will be able to, well, experience all five tiers. And I may choose, like, whether or not I want to.
I wonder how hard that
retry and win
timing
that tier
is.
again, or if I just want to focus on farming so that I have more fun.
It's obviously easier than Thinking Space 2. It's like, for one thing to be hard, a click to be harder than Thinking Space 2, it would have to be like a 2.5 Googleplexian FPS frame perfect. Basically.
It's a lot of money, but it increases the chance of a stronger weapon, so I know worth it. Boss damage, frame shot is good. We'll go ahead and get that camo too. The way strength works also is that it only applies to your existing weapon, so what you should do is buy as many weapons as possible to pop. So I'm gonna try to find things that can be popped the most in the shot until it's no longer very affordable. Field Stimaki looks good. Field Stimaki gives explosive darts. I guess it works the same way as Thorns are meant to them. Either way, very good single thumb hit. They're only 1.2k still, so we'll keep going. Spike balls. 1.5k for Kylie Boomerang. Yes, please.
Beat
And
it.
then a Moet Mauler.
Ooh,
Okay,
three less attempts than
I
last
have
time.
a lot of money I can collect from this bank
Yeah.
after round 38 or 39. Now, thinking about every boss, I know Vortex is probably going to be an issue, so I need range. If the Ancient Monkey gets done at any point, it's basically GG. None of these sadly give any range at all, but I'll take the middle that gives 1 damage. Please, more range. Man, the range is still pathetic. It's just like 3%, but I gotta take it. Otherwise, what else can I do? 5% in the middle, but I need to go for more damage while also giving range.
Beat it.
I think at this point is on
7 attempts. Wow.
external.
A third of the last times.
And let's see how far this reaches now. Okay, now I should manually spawning every boss, so don't mind me. I always have a mod that I think is obviously cash, so that's the same mod he is spawning the bosses. Just ignore that. I need to touch that. Anyway, bank full. Quality to work with now. But you know what? Abilities are very cheap. Let's
Beat
try
it again.
teleportation sounds really good.
Oh my gosh. I'm getting good. I'm getting good at this part.
So if I mess up even just once, it's kind of cheesy. You feel me? Like, sure, I could teleport right here to do some damage. You know what? I will do that. But I gotta make sure I don't do too much damage. So, just at the point where I feel like it's gonna hit this skull, go back. Just go back. Thought that reached the tiny I need it. I gotta go bananas over Sada. Bananas over Sada, hey. Anyway, there was just one knockback from Vortex there. So that's why I started by
You can go under it, but I'm not consistent at that. No.
And also, I guess I didn't realize the 35 was that good. Deadly Spike. Yes, please. There still are other Other bosses I do have to worry about. Oh, it did get done. And me. And now here comes winners inside. Again, I can't reach by the round, so this is where the second point has to come in. I'm allowed to retry, but not for 40, only for 43, and then 20 of them all same HP. I still want to, I genuinely believe I can do it. I just had a bunch of, money laying around that I didn't spend on range because I was not ready yet. I just keep buying stuff then. You know what? I'm just going to give range 2. We'll do that. One more strength upgrade. Fine, we'll take 5% range and 1 pierce, but it's trying to fuck the Kelly violence because
I am choking.
doing so much damage.
I am choking.
Good. 2 abilities because they're really cheap.
Why am I choking?
Let's go. And Spike Storm.
As the easier parts of this
So
like
here
memory
goes Spike
part.
Storm. Alright, Larry spawns a bunch of ceramics. I think we have more than enough pierce and everything for that. Another take game. Please don't let things get too close. Alright, the last spot was decreased range. Now, I guess I might need more money, honestly. As strong as the Asian monkey is, what can he even do against elements? And also, I don't know why sometimes the headlight just gets stuck in place, and there comes another stun. So this is basically impossible. I think it might have been hitting max heat. I'm not sure.
That timing.
And Derek's playing tough to survive for a little bit, but yeah. Surprisingly, the spikes are actually keeping us alive. So the fact that this could be salvaged is actually kind of crazy. Here's another stun though, because of max heat. New weapon. Gilded sticky bomb that has that no shuriken, but it doesn't get stronger. Do I take it? No. Yes, it's gilded. Gilded is multiple times more damage. I think it's worth it. Honestly, this challenge could literally just be Ancient Monkey versus the first tier, and it would still be, I think, enough of a challenge. Again, just seeing this, it's hard to even fathom how I'm going to be able to handle tier 2 and beyond without it double cashing my way through that. This is you. Wait, no, this is you.
Okay, I'm just beaten. Let's just skip this ad. There.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, our team is not bad. I don't know what the hell
Hopefully I
Mortis is
can
doing
run.
there. Hello? Completely off the screen. I think I did see this the last time I covered.
Oh my, how did I do this?
7K for weapon now is just insane.
I wanna beat you. I wanna beat this one. This part twice in a row.
Sentry, 3K for an ability. Epic supply drop. Here comes the Chemist Gravity King. Okay, let's focus Lich here. So, over here. 270k damage, by the way. I think Lich is finally dead. So we only have 5 bosses left. No, 4. Lunary's died a while ago. I just did not mention it. Let's go, everybody. 2 of 6 done. Another take aim here. I don't know how many jumps Vortex has, or if that guy has, but it doesn't look like there's... I hope there's not much more. Vortex finally did. Yes. Okay, it's actually working. I thought it was over, but we can do it. Now, the thing that I'm not sure about is, can we not damage Judgment at all because this thing is considered primary? Because if that's the case, then I think I have to make an exception or Red Learn. I've been seeing immune show up the whole time, and there's no Rogue Legends thing that allows you to count X thing as a certain other thing. So if that is indeed the case, and I do beat Black Buffaloes, I will have to consider it a W. But again, let's just verify that Ancient Monkey can't even damage it at all. It's all immune, right? Yeah. The damage is not going up. Alright, here's my only solution. First strike, 2 times. To make things fair, I also paused the round so that nothing would continue. And now that we got through that, you just watch how easily it breaks through the last 3 here. Now, this still poses an issue for future tiers. I need to get stuff that beats primary layer. And some tier 5 is going to be way more expensive than just first strike. Easy though, as you see. It does look like I'll have to come up with compromises and solutions on the fly though. So give me a couple rounds first to make money and then think. So I can tell you that I'm definitely not ready, but let's just try anyways. And also, as a primer, I guess we do primary screen for a little bit more range. Yep, it does indeed work with that. Primary mentoring, okay? And let's see if we
play this part insanely hard.
all of my power. I can't simply lose all of it, and if I spend too much money defending tier 2, then I will lose 3, 4, 5. So I think it's worth the sacrifice if you ask me. Like, here's one. I'm still gonna try, but I'm gonna go in, like, knowing
Need it.
it's gonna likely be off and on. I'm not gonna buy any extra weapons here.
Yeah, I mean,
okay?
like, even just like the wave part is hard enough. Like, this thing probably would be like still hard demon if you removed everything but the wave.
Again, I gotta keep teleporting. Nope. I was just about to say, well, not fuck this, fuck you, because I had a feeling with
What?
Okay, it's back, okay. So, we're to find a vortex spot that does not get stunned here. That probably gets stunned, but whatever. Max heat is hit, I would assume. But I'm saving all this day. Okay. Out of range now, so let's Desperado. Full range. Rebel. Okay, trying to avoid vortex stun here. Oh god, I think it's gonna happen. I think Lynch is also almost about to die. So if we can, I don't know, if we can only beat one of the bosses here, I think that would be pretty nice. We'll start on probably this too. I feel like I'm actually doing it over
What?
on these ones here.
Okay, how did I die to something that for the last 2 million times I have done perfect? Done in it. No,
Well, put an X on it. Let's just move on and get our thoughts in Banana Central. Now 6 rounds to go, full Banana Central with all truths and a couple more rounds. Get the money we need for a better ancient monkey. Like, for one, reaching 125k is incredibly important because I need to open this extras panel and buy a tower upgrade for 125k at the bottom here. The most body weapons and abilities, and just a lot of things in case you have not seen this game much before. Changes the entire panel and should make things a lot easier. I'm buying extra weapons stuff before I, start buying weapons very cheap here. And with that, I can see, right, largely negligible. Here we go, though. Ancient Monkey doing 100k DPS. Surely that's enough for 6 bosses here in tier 4. Now let's I see more starting to flip its way around. So I need to get this starship moving back up here.
Oh my.
Avoid any stun chance. Get Desperado. Round 107 update. We now hit $1 million, so I think I should go for it, right? Yep. Let's not waste time. Buy the upgrade. I didn't even max out lucky kill. The chance yet to destroy it. It resets once again. Buying those big tower upgrades resets us back to very cheap stuff. Don't like where Vortex got knocked back to. Let's move it over here now. This seems good to me. And now let's buy some cheap AF weapons that are likely stronger. Not this time though. Do Sticky Bomb. But we should get stuff that eventually just gets crazier and crazier. Yeah, not really right now though. It's still all epics. Super is really nice. The Inferno Ring is also really nice. Some kind of with triple bucks is also very nice. And how about a second Grandmaster Ninja? And no, not Arcane. Skill the Golden Justice is stunning exclusive rounds. This is better. That is inverted and unfinished. Alright, where's Vortex? I need to be careful.
Bro, for no reason, like, robbed up. Let's make this completely and utterly on-site readable. Like, bro. Like, if it's on-site readable, people will not want to play it. Yeah, I'm not doing the next level anymore. Electronamics.
Anytime now, we'll buy just a quick succession of strength bonuses to hopefully get it through here. I think it's dead. Or Vortex is. But it's definitely not there. And yep, once one boss falls, I feel like you know how the rest are gonna go.
I jumped. The game be like, hopefully you don't want to do the clip. Like, well, what can?
spend school money. Lucky. Got yeah, just need to get an 8 cent point. I think here's what I'll do. Let's just remember the amount of money I had, 289K. Okay, so let's just give ourselves $1 million and get a temporary intern on. Okay, just to get through this layer. This is enough for, I don't have the mod on, but 3 and 24 should get through that, and then we'll sell it once we start attacking again. Thanks, Red Blue, for ruining everything. Alright, now sell. Set the cash back to 289. Hell, I even gave myself less money to be a bit more cheerful. But there you have it. In just 3 seconds from now, we will have about another green on tier 4. So again, that's sacrifice with tier 2. I think if I did beat that, I would have traded after 3 reds, 3 elves. Not a good trade at all. Okay, let's see if we can take 700k, 600k in 5 rounds. If not, we can always wait a couple rounds, a little bit into the rounds too. Yeah, no biggie, no biggie. If I sell these farms, I think I need about 300k more, so I guess we have to deal with some lag while I'll actually make some screen. Before that, let's just guarantee we have enough DPS with Field of Legend of the Night, with explosive blades, and I'd rather play dominant PH. So strength, 1, 2, 3. Yes, if that's how we want to count things. 70%, 80. I guess that's fair. Although, again, in my grading system, up here in the north, 70 is like barely a B. I think in a lot of other places it's considered a C or even D. I don't know. Either way, not a good grade. And I just forgot. Okay, I should sell all these first, even though they would make money, because Lich will sap them off. So I'd rather just sell them now, and then worry about it later. Okay. Worry about getting 900 days later, or again, just mod in that extra money, because we know we wouldn't be interested anyway if not for the
Oh my, like Rob up be like, let's make this asymmetrical duel to make it 150,000 times harder. Like, bro, hello. Like, asymmetrical duel, what? In the level that introduces it, now that's just crazy, Rob Top. Like, I mean, I would get it if this thing was, like, supposed to be one of the harder demons, but, like, bro, even, like, what people consider the hardest level, the hardest main level does not even have, it has one dual part, and that is symmetrical duel. Like, why asymmetrical duel? Well, top thinking. Let's make. How about I make the level that introduces the game mode, but have the hardest version of this game mode, which is just going to be insanely difficult and nobody will like it.
I don't know how much it helps, but doing it anyway. More gilded. 27k for an Omega glitch.
I glitch!
So, thanks, I guess. Move another one further back, just to see no stun. So, 10,000 years later, we still haven't killed a single boss yet. Now, what's interesting is that Lich is the one that is first now.
So, 10 mil or fix your game, because I do not like asymmetrical duel.
Which surprises me, because this feels like enough DPS. But if not, then okay. Guess I'll keep buying weapons. I feel like I've got a crap ton though. Buying Omega Bloonarius. Oh, you saw the notes. Bloonarius travels like you can now use him against it, but it's a normal Arius.
Bro, minus 50% IQ.
Comes with a few BFBs. If I recall, I did play this mod a year ago that did have that. Did have that. It's pretty good. I almost died against NTT. Alright, screw these Omegas. I'll just buy other normal stuff. Okay, new weapons cost 98k at this point, so F it. Stat bonus. I think we actually will die to your bot, because I guess I underestimated.
Oh my! So we're
This is not
done.
enough, but we're 3 million HP. Pause this time 6. I don't know. Update. Vortex is dead. I repeat, Vortex died. Now, the Lich actually has less HP than Vortex, 24 versus 33, so that means surely die at this point, or maybe the invulnerability causes an issue. Now, if Lich dies, this helps me crap time, because then I can finally use Ultra Boost, and it'll fuck on the tower. Until then, though, we have to work with reduced DPS. I've also basically exhausted all my cash. I'll buy Godly, that's a lot of stats. And last thing, 9 damage. Otherwise, new abilities, they're very weak. Like a Perma Phoenix compared to 10 billion bear guns, yeah, that ain't gonna do much. Resisting everything in my power to not use Overclock. I swear, Lich has been invulnerable 3 times in the last 50 seconds, so that has to mean it's the last call soon. And for phase as well. Yep. There's 1, there's 2, there's 2. Now, it's overclocking time. Finish phase. I repeat, finish it. Oh, there's jump forward.
Rob top!
Just 1. For some reason, also, it's dead. But I have all the special on it, but the round isn't really not that it matters. It actually makes it easier. I don't have to deal with set stuff. But
Scarlet Surge
the last 3 bosses are
does not is annoying, and it does not have asymmetrical dual Rob top. But do not know why you thought it was a good idea for that level 2. What even is going on this level? I don't even know that. Yeah, apparently somebody I know also started getting into damage and does make it long ago. Yeah, I found it here on Blast Bosses. Oh my, I did not know how slow it is. I kind of forgot how slow one-time speed is. Because, yeah, that spam was kind of cool. Pretty good spam.
So, if you like all the bosses at once, then pick up this video here, or otherwise, eat your monkey over here. Goodbye.
Switch to TurboTax and file your own taxes free and depth if you didn't file with us last year. Just file with TurboTax Do It Yourself by February 28th. Download now. Take what you do best and create a website that's worth
Honestly,
it.
you know who cares about that? 3 people in the in the world. That's who cares about that app. So,
You're probably like, what the hell is a Ninja Jimmy thinking? Because they just went absolutely mad modifiers and 350% boss health plus extra speed on the speedy boss, which is never a good thing. You multiply these together and you get almost a 5 times difficulty modifier. Technically it's lower, but like speed, I feel like counts as more than 30% difficulty. Not to mention super bad.
what?
I think this is the most starting cash they've ever given us, so snowballing is going to be absolutely crazy in this one. However, there is a monkey max and a paragon limit, which is this week is fine, so we're gonna see the speed run, or rather attempt the speed run through all 5 tiers. Taking a look at the time to the top of the leaderboard, that gives us a good indicator of what to aim for. This is also another week where I am not going to skip the first 7 rounds farming, because it's going to be so much difference and accelerated due to $20,000 starting cash. So watch me cook here. Not the single discount, not the double, not even the triple, but the quadruple discount has appeared. I did the math, and this is worth it. Round 1, Monkeyopoulos, sacrificing a 000 farm. And if you do a triple discount, it does give you the most money left over after all this, which is 1203. That's enough money for a farm the moment I play the round. Also, 3-star monkey up here. Might be thinking, why not put it under city range? That's because I don't want a time penalty. If you take too long to beat a round, which it absolutely will happen, then, yeah, no good. We'll also try to get Ben in the middle of round 2. Come on. I'm going to use a line of sight again to make sure his Trojan does not land on balloons. Because if you saw me do the previous boss, I would have told you it loses you money. I'm also going to use the free drum monkey that I get every round to my advantage by putting them in spots where I don't plan to put farms.
Wait, I think I beat Deadlock before this guy, like JT.
So given that I
He
normally get
used
the
like the
mini
best
monkey
thing
by like round
in
30,
this game.
but I have the money to get out round 1 this time.
We're gonna
On
ban
the quick
the
method, yeah, you're basically going to see farming 30 rounds ahead of what you normally see it. So I always say I get Banana Central by like round 50. So if extrapolate that here, then yeah, that's right. We're probably going to get it in the round 20s. Guess we'll see. And the build I use to get there is marketplaces right now, and then turn them into banana research
Gosh,
facility.
like the game be like, let's just put checkpoint in the worst possible spot.
Or they can just do it for you. And what's great about them doing it is you don't have to do it.
And I don't care about your mom ad.
Tax act. Let's get them over with. Need better sleep? We can help. It's Mattress Firm's once-a-year sale and clearance. Save up to 60% on ceiling, plus get a free adjustable base. Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Oh my god, are you kidding me? 0.0 penalty? Well, considering it's like the scores are 8 minutes, 0.08 is fine, but that's what I was telling you. We need to have the free star monkey here outside of Monkeypolis, because otherwise that would be a guaranteed penalty. 3 marketplaces sell for $12,000, so once I have about 7k, sell them for PRF. There we go. Oh, and what the hell did I get an even more penalty? 0.23 tickets now. Anyway, now we want to sell both these farms at 5.5k to
I just guessed that.
PRF. That makes a lot of money.
I never practiced this level, well, other than like for a short time, which I honestly, oh my.
Money is there. Okay, if it wasn't already, this is freaking bonkers. 4
Okay,
central markets now. Flavor trades,
So,
which
yeah.
we can sell very, very, very soon.
If it just looked like the right path, and it was.
Income just from marketplace is worth the sell back that you lose. It's only 5% with flavored and bottom path, so it's got to be there now, right? Oh yeah, beauty. Earliest B Central I've ever had by a landslide. Thank you, NK, for all the extra cash, because we're gonna need it. I suppose that's to make up for the fact that they slapped on the most evil modifiers, I guess, almost ever that we've seen. Sure, here's infinite money, but take on a 117 million HP vortex at the end. Yes, that's how much HP the final boss will have, in case you're wondering. Guess I get a balloon trap now because I can, but otherwise, the next 10 rounds are just gonna be get a bunch of BRFs as usual, we'll club all of them, and I'll see you on tier 1 with a boatload of money. I think we have a lot of money, and as you can see by the sub-farming I've already kind of built up, you might have an idea of what we're going for the tier 1 kill. With the amount of HP this vortex has, the math adds up so that you need to use 16 first strikes if you want to completely destroy all its HP. Basically, 8 partitions of vortex and 2 first strikes for each one. So that is a lot of money. Each first strike is like, what, $16,000? So times that by 16, and we need over $200,000 worth of subs. And the thing is, on Resort, you can only fit 12 of them, so I need to add a loading bit to fit the remaining 4. That is indeed how sweaty we gotta go. I'd like to be able to afford 16 first strikes without selling the main E-Central and their own box. And we have to buy them before 40 starts, of course, because they take time to cool off, so I think maybe once the zero starts spawning this round, we gotta go for it. For now, we can slowly start the sell-off. Yep, sell. Come on. Boom, got all of them. I think that's 16, right? Yep, and I can keep 2 BRFs around, so I guess that's a bonus. Just to be super sure, I get 16 up immediately. Let me add a 002 blue. Just to buy me a little bit of time, okay? Because he's only at 12 right now. Come on, get to 16. Oh, did it mess up? Oh, it didn't, because there's still like a couple seconds where Vortex will take the spawn in, so should be alright. Oh no! I'm such an idiot. I forgot to upgrade one of them. Okay, this is still fine. Because I think if I preempt this right, it comes up almost fully cooled off. That still sucks. I still think I have to wait like 5 seconds for this ability to come up. Luckily, you can't just spam all 16 first strikes on Vortex. You have to wait, I believe, 0.5 seconds between each skull. Otherwise, the first strike will land. So watch this, guys. So again, don't blink or you'll miss the instant kill. Let's go. Try to get the first two off. Come on, there we go. Pause. Two again. Two again. Two again.
I'm very sure, like,
two,
the...
two, and two. Alright, perfect.
No,
I don't care about like being
I'm
super
pretty
perfect.
sure
I
they
think it
said,
was
like, this part was
small
tough.
window. I could have actually
Oh,
did faster,
shit,
but
just done it
13
twice
seconds
in a
or
row.
11. I think that was pretty good. And now
Okay.
let's sell one first strike. Get back to flavor trades and sell the entire defense
Okay.
off so that we can see just how much extra farming money we have to work with now. Holy moly, 280,000. To be honest with you, overclocking every beer wrap is really annoying. So the more lazy method would be trade up our army with Lord of the Abyss and 10 Central Market. So I'm gonna build that first before I go back to the overclock. Alright, not quite enough money for a full trade up our army, but so close that we're literally like one round away, I think. Because there's 10 Central Market stacks. Now I just need to upgrade all these flavored, and we're done with boat farming. How many monkeys do we have left? Because remember, there is a 60 monkey cap. Okay, 21. So at most, I can fit 10 more beer reps and 10 overclocks. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish the monkey cap was lower, but I am glad they added it. Otherwise, if there was no monkey cap, I feel very incentivized to like milk every single round possible. And God knows how many more towers above 60 you can have in this map. Anyway, one more round this time for sure. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, and done. Now we just need to make way for an Ultroost, and then we're truly cooking. I feel like with a tower cap, technically it might be more efficient to go for all beer reps and all overclocks instead of spending, what is it, 30 towers on, you know, the 20 boats and the 10 centrals. But I don't want to think about the numbers. Also, somewhat a blessing in disguise here, but there is only 4 monkeys left, and I'm not really done cooking my beer reps yet, so in that case, I technically don't need overclocks because in terms of per tower, getting 2 beer reps is better than 1 beer rep and 1 overclock, because the overclock doesn't quite double the income. 1 monkey left, and there we go. Everything is officially grayed out. Actually, it's probably worth it to get rid of the rotor gold and the glue to get 2 more farms. And I'm out of BRF spots, so I suppose I'll just keep this rotor gold here, or maybe sell it for an XXXL trap because I might need it later. Or rather, it makes more money than I think a rotor gold, does it not? One more thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna overclock this guy and then sell the original monkey off so that.
So you go to Boot.net, make a free account, write some code, run the code, always fails, ask Boot for help, he helps, change the code, run it again, it still fails, finally figure it out, complete the rest of the full.
I suck on this.
I do not like
I
it.
think once I get my
I do
9
not like that
BRF
at all.
back, I've truly
Do not like
maxed
that
out my
at all.
income. It can't go any further than that. Absolute cinema in farming. After this, every future boss week is gonna feel like I'm Forest Spring. Alright, I'm still missing, what is it, Monkeynomics? Yeah, okay, maybe I'll sell 1 beer rep for that. We'll get rid of the corner one, sure. But ladies and gents, we have maxed out. Now we're gonna take a look and see how much money we make, like, per round now. Starting out at 61k at the end of 52. And ending at 185, so 120k. Hold on though. Like trap, so now 130k. That's not including the 10k I could have gotten here. So possibly up to $140,000 per round. We're gonna enjoy this for the next about 7 rounds or so because then we gotta start selling some farms for
Just on the
defense.
Jinxie
And
strap.
yes, the way things are going, it's absolutely going to be Aragons. First background we're going to be getting is the Engineer, because you can one-shot each partition of the skull with the NG explosions. Here's how the math works out. There are 3 mini-sentries you can spawn out, so 3 explosions, but plus the 1 you get once you start the round, So we can kill 4 of the 8 partitions instantly with NG gone. For the other 4 partitions, I'll explain later, but for now, let's get an engineer, and the degree can be shit. So I'm gonna do 6. D6 is fine because even degree 1 is enough to beat 1 partition. I did the research, and the only reason I would get more than 1 is just for the cooldowns. To cool, like, each century ability faster, skills and degrees. Marginal difference 6 to 1. But anyway, now I want to queue another Paragon for this round, and for that, we're gonna sell
Okay,
off
so
almost all the boat farms. And check this out.
okay, so
Paragon.
that's
It's very rare I pull this out, especially in a raid boss,
so.
but it's worth it because it has a meter ability that if I get a high enough degree, it can one-shot another partition, so that makes it 5 out of 8. I can instantly
So
kill.
there's only one that I
We're
have not
getting a
done
little
in
bit too
practice
sweaty
mode,
this
and
run,
that
but
is Lecture Ding
I've already gone too deep, so
to
degree
name
13.
it.
And then here's how I get 2 more partitions. For strikes, just like tier 1, I need 22 of them, 11 for each partition. So that'll get me 7 out of 8 partitions, and the last one, I'll explain once we get there. And I actually can't afford 22 for strikes. Damn, I guess it's because we spent $1 million on 2 other Paragons. Well, I guess I'll play the round, and then in the middle of it, sell off the Wall Street, and probably just the Monkeynomics to make things easier for myself. Actually, no, don't sell anything at all. We can make money in the middle of the round. There we go.
I do not like this part because it is
If not, I can just do
will
preemptive
just
again.
flash
Alright,
banging
looks like I
you.
did this right. Play the round. Spawn this entry now for 1 kill.
Yeah, I honestly
Nice.
get why
Wait half
this
second.
level.
Wait
I
a
do
minute,
not
why
get
does the
why
blue
this level
sentry,
is like
though?
every time.
The blue sentry did not
Like
get the
this level is
partition
just like
through.
this.
Is it too far away from the track? Okay, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, because I'm not used
I
to
can get
doing
why
this.
this thing is could
These
be
kind of
considered
shenanigans. There we go.
where the
I waited long enough.
in
Doesn't
a
work yet.
demon
Actually, hang on. I have noticed that
the
if you wait
difficulty
until you're
being
patient enough,
wrongly
you
rated
can get it to work. So let's
because
just wait
it's
2 seconds
just
here, okay? To fix my mistake. So
basically
that,
impossible.
there we go. Good enough, I guess. Now let's use the attack Paragon. Use the 11 first strikes. Use the other 11 first strikes. Sell this. And now we just wait for the other Paragon, this one. There we go. 37 seconds. Not quite in skill, but I'm gonna take that. Anyway, now we have $1 million
Okay,
to get
out
to
of
work with.
the
And now back to schedule.
blinding light part
And we're back with a full set
of
of
this
bucks again.
level.
Actually, hang on. I just realized there's 1 spot, so let me just sell 1 of the bucks for another 420. And now that's truly max. And at this point, nothing much to do until I would say round 78, where we need to prep our Paragons for tier 3. So, yes, I'll see you then with several million more
Triple
dollars.
time,
Actually, before that,
3
I
times
will
speed.
let you know, I think I crunched the numbers,
Okay.
and in a perfect scenario, if I was able to overclock every BRF, like, perfectly, it does make more money
Okay,
than
this is difficult,
trades. However, I think the difference is negligible
but
enough
I
that
am able to
I
save it.
would prefer, again, to do the much easier method of not overclocking 25 BRFs at once without tech bots. So yeah, I'll give you 3 seconds to guess how much money I have at the end of 77. If you guess anywhere close to here, then good job. This is more than the amount of money I would normally have in like a lot of tier 5 bosses, mind you. So again, we sell all the blood farms. Because we're gonna prep some Paragons, and I'm gonna build the Paragons now for the
Yep,
keep
my
all
left hand was just getting
now, I'm
a
trying
bit
to aim for
tingling,
360.
so
I
just
love
had
having to guess
to
a couple mods. Let's
get
guess
rid
1
of
million
that.
sacrifices, and it seems like that's not even close.
If this gameplay is
Never mind
really fast to
guessing
you,
this Paragon
well,
degree
get
calculator.
better
Tell
at
us we need to spend
fast
1.5 million
gameplay.
dollars for cash liner.
Like,
1.5
because
million,
yeah,
let's see if the
I'm pretty.
calculator was correct.
I'm actually kind of like.
Taken my family generations to perfect perfect coloring. Habitat makes perfect.
Okay, that's an unskippable ad.
Thank you, calculator. And now after the
Yeah, I honestly think this thing probably should be related to demon difficulty.
it'll be somewhere over here, low enough to not get stunned, but high enough to still be able to attack with its main attack. So here.
Yeah, honestly,
Should be
Rob
exactly
Rob,
20 if I did it
make
correctly.
this thing a demon and I won't be
Okay,
mad.
a bit above, that's fine. I still have 2 rounds to make even more money, so I guess we'll see if we can get a third Paragon by Otherwise, I won't get their insta shots off. And also make sure that
Oh my, that is just such a blind jump. Gosh, blind jump in a Rob Top level. Wow. Wow. Just wow.
I don't think that's enough money for a perm Paragon. Like, I was thinking maybe a permanent sub right now, but if the money's tight, well, I can cash lighter it. T3 is also a good opportunity to start accruing pops on like stuff like our Flying Fortress, although I didn't look boosted or get a homeland prep. My bad. Guess we'll have to make do with it. And also, I'm thinking after tier 3, we stop boat farming because I'm starting to use up permanent towers, tower slots on like Paragon and stuff like the Flying Fortress. So if it makes sense, the more other towers I get, the more important the monkey cap is. And so I'm not going to be able to spend 31 towers on the center market. So I'll just sell them off early and transition to BRF farming from here. Let's worry about farming later. Let's just kill tier 3. So, 3, 2, 1, let's get it. It's not going to be an instant kill here, but it's going to be pretty fast. So
Oh my, that is just insanity.
Use Metamorphosis. Go, 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 go. One skull now. No stun. Epic. Epic. Let's try to get Homeland activated and use Overclock on the Flying Fortress. And let's see how many
Okay, yeah.
shield the Metamorphosis can go through before it's out of mana. I think 3
So
out
it's
of 8.
official.
Okay,
He's
not
eaten
bad.
every level in practice
Not
mode.
bad at all. Now let's start replacing sentries.
So that's at least a nice
Let's
accomplishment.
use the Phoenix Explosion too. I think we're
Does
only gonna
this
get
feel
one
slow to anyone else?
Metamorphosis off.
Now that
It seems.
I was
Yeah, it's too slow
going
otherwise.
through a trip
Explosion.
3 times
And
speed
yes, in
portal.
case you don't know, the sentries, they still attack even if they're under the stun range. It's just that the main
How
enemy is
new
stunned.
players see electro
Then you're kind of
dynamics.
Next
Oh
skull.
my!
2 more to go.
A basically
Yeah, he might get
impossible
Metamorphosis
part.
again, so hold up here. Hold up.
That like triple speed
Actually,
part.
let's just use these sentry cells.
New players be
I
like,
guess since we can Metamorphosis, but I'll just
I
use
think
cell
it's
back.
not triple.
Cell.
Like that is triple speed.
And the
Once
end.
you get used
Sub
to
2 minutes or 2 3.
3
I'll take
times
it.
and 4 times
Sell
speed.
this immediately.
Okay,
And
man,
I
it's
guess
still
we'll
pretty slow.
just
Like
keep the
yeah,
again.
that's basically
Flying
how
Fortress up
we.
here. Have it steal all the bombs
Yeah, I'm
around
not
me
doing
to
a hexagon.
120 basically. So that'll be
I'm not
fun.
doing that
You know,
level.
I now have about 15 overclocks
Okay,
that I
I
got
don't have
to
to eat.
spam on my 20 plus existing gear reps. That's how life is going to be for the next,
Soul
I
step.
would say, 13 rounds or so. I think round 96 we'll get our permanent wizard. And we're back with 3.6 million, all of which will probably disappear when we get our user Paragon. And a calculator says we need 2.02 million in spider to get the 60. And perfect. Now we don't have to restart it. So ideally, this is high enough to kill damage all tier 4 while not really getting stunned. Cross the fingers. And once again, we'll check back in if I have enough money for it. Another Paragon. Again, trying to keep full mana for the NX. 99.1, awesome. Now, I'm thinking 1.2 million is enough for a Self Paragon, maybe 40 but 69 I can afford it. I don't think I can afford it. 1 million cash lighter I need for a degree 60, but adding the price of the Paragon itself would put it at 1.4 million, which I needed self farms for. Unlucky. Yeah, I want to aim for 40. I only need 380,000 spider. That's much more affordable. So let's risk it.
I hit that green orb, so I knew I hit that orb late because I did not want because I wanted to make sure that I would not die to that spike.
Supporting nutrients. Our most complete support yet.
What do you call it? Wizard again. So it's gonna be a permastone on it. Big rip. Now, if you didn't know, I think apparently the Phoenix can steal damage. Oh my god, this got stuck too. What a brutal tier. I was just simply way too greedy, I guess. Way too greedy. And now it's gonna stun my big flame, so rip the balls of that. This is a disaster.
Okay, yep.
Somehow I'm much poorer than I thought. I can only get 340 with 600k cash fire, which that's all my remaining cash. 600,000 G's. I have 100k left over to work with, which honestly, whatever. Not fair guns at this point aren't going to do much. So we'll take Let's use this immediately and card bomb. Now, ideally, I don't want to pump this brutally, otherwise my metamorphosis gets stuck. So let's be patient here. Let's wait for it to go a little bit further. I guess any can be stunned. I don't care as much as the wizard for the time being. So I use another key for two. I think the 15 seconds is worth it. For the first time, I used it while it had the shield active, because, now I wasted 2 seconds where decent attacks were able to shield. It would have been damage nervous anyway. There comes the radioactive nuke. I should reposition
No, I'm skipping ahead. I'm skipping that.
Alright, looks looks like Wizard's going to be able to attack now, so let's prep our Metamorphosis. Go, go, go. This might stun it though, so I'm kind of concerned. Please don't, please don't. Thank you. All time. Let's use Power Bomb again. Again, anti-stun, but whatever. As long as we can keep Vortex from getting to the bottom right corner, then we're good. I think it will be clear though, but as long as we're smart and we can avoid it being stunned in that corner, then we're good. In hindsight, I should use the bottom left corner, but there's a lot of things I can do in hindsight. That's why bosses are so deep. There's so many things you can
What? Like,
That's all I can really do. Well, I guess more damage is so much worse. Now okay, I'll take it. Let's start doing real damage again. Blah, blah, blah. Go, go, go. Actually, might still stun the no. I did stun both of them, but whatever. Nobody cares about them. I repeat, nobody. Metamorphosis? I don't think I can waste the full mana. Let's cross off now. Come on. 8 minutes. Sub 9, and I would be happy. There we go, let's go.
oh my.
Pop guns will look very interesting here. Huge damage spike with that. 2 million damage to go, 1 million. And oh my god, this is so close to 9, sub 9. Again, it's an animation time, GG. He is with about almost 1 resources on spare. And oh wow. If we shaved off 1 second anywhere, we would have had it half a second. That's brutal. Anyway, 26 million here, 41
I would
here.
just instantly go to 9 seconds after I'm done.
8.5 million on the Buccaneer. 3, 5, and 7. We're a top 50 spot in the end. I hope 16th place. Regardless, still satisfactory about this performance. It is at the end of the day. The industry silly boss is sort of a look in it, but of itself. If you want more of the use to satisfy your boss racing, then click here. Otherwise, hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just start Bloodbath. Yeah, I want to try Bloodbath. Let me try Bloodbath. That's so far good. Okay, no. Get out of your head.
I've had a good amount of people
The former
suggesting
top
that
one.
I try this challenge. Back when I attempted the Boston Spa Pits, why not try it black? And this time, not to mildly infuriate some of you, we will unlock the map.
Okay, yep, I got to the yellow orb.
The rock with 1 star,
Pretty sure that's like my
then 2,
second time doing it.
then 3,
So yeah, pretty cool.
then 4. Only 4 clicks needed to make the map keep harder. And just like that, we have Tar Pit. And we now have to beat a boss that only has a track length of this tiny circle. Also spicing things up by doing Dreadwood. So that we're forced to use different types of towers. I think the trickiest part of this boss challenge is going to be the early game, like being unable to snowball as hard as other maps because you have to spend so much money on defense. Also, I think this is the okay play. Draw the run 4, and then NFT now. But right now, Draw the are the only covers 4 and 5 lanes, so need 200 for a sub soon. Alright, finally we get our first farm around 11. 72 lives. I still think I'll stick to the tried and true farm method.
I'm gonna try to get a new guest.
IMF is but I'll see you. Not sure I'm completely able to get up.
If I think I could have done better, I would definitely try
Shooters are actually very good
to do
at this
that.
map because, they're not straight lines, they're all curves. So I would bet the shooter performs pretty poorly there.
By the way, I'm on mobile.
So apparently round
Bloodbath
15
on
is so
mobile
hard
be like
that I need 3 subs.
300 deaths,
And
1 attempt.
those lives here. Okay, I think no matter what I
Have
do,
you
I
ever
won't
seen
be
that
able to
happen?
crap zone line this round.
Not
Good
click,
boomerang speed
not
saving
having
as
the orb
double
being
rank
clicked.
monkey knowledge. But even then,
That
no,
is
I
just
can even get my GPUs to warm
crazy.
up. This early game is so much worse than I imagined. Holy crap! I'm not even gonna get a bank at this point. I don't think. I can barely get my second farm up. Okay, round
Maybe I
21
should try
finally.
another one.
I don't even get to the hammer. Round 21. Probably
Cat,
this round.
Kata. I just got to 2% instantly, instantaneously. Thinking, dude, oh my, what is that wrong with
Round
it?
22 is, yeah, way too hard. Oh my god. I'd like to end this round with above 10 lives. Pretty please. Above 10. No. Come on, shooty turrets. This is my best round 22 so far. Which speaks volumes, because yes, a good round 22 is 10 lives left. Only to die this round. Okay, let's try something crazy. Guided Magic 101 Wizard. It got buffed
Can I
early
get a
game,
new best on this thing?
which might save some lives, because the Bolt has really good seeking, and honestly, that's really good. To leak only 3 lives on round 23, not bad, but again, down to 4 now, and still don't have farm 2. Well, for the first time in what seems like forever, we have a mana shield again, so that's great. So this is the round where I normally want to sell NFC, but I only have 11k to sell it. That's so piss poor. That's nowhere near enough money for a monkey office, right? Let me just see. I can't get monkey down. Yeah, right.
Oh my, my
Wow.
brain be like, jump,
It's
jump,
so
jump.
bad that I'm 5,000.
Brain! My brain is just being
Monkey
dumb.
better just keep on going far until I get a monkey office. Good news. I'm 2k off monkey office on round 33. So I think I've got
Hey,
one more
new
round
best
here,
on
and then we'll bust off.
Cataclysm.
Unfortunately, camos come this round, so let me see. What do I do for camo as well? Camo pot? How about this?
4% on that level.
Alright, whatever. 5 lives left.
And 4 orbs.
Sell now for 9.4k.
Perfect.
Alright, somehow
Perfection.
I did not make $2,000 that last round. This sucks. So, ended 34 then, right? Surely we'll have enough for monkey office. 5 rounds before Dread Balloon. I think this one is cooked. Alright, let's see. I think the money is there.
Bloodlust. Let's trade this
Wow,
level.
just barely. It's
This
like
equals a
$500.
bloodbath.
So it's at this point I should drop a lot of shooting turrets so that they get the monkey town buff, so we get more money in.
Okay.
Alright, we'll do 5 shooting
Never
turrets,
mind.
1 for each, well, section. 5 rounds left. Is that enough for a farm? I think so. Oh, great, this rams this round. Lovely. Okay, idea.
I should actually beat this.
Glue.
I should actually beat this next.
I'm getting desperate. Let's see. Nope.
I'm pretty sure that's actually
So
frame
it is safe
perfect.
to say I officially dead-ended
Nope.
this run before we even got to tier 1. So I'm just gonna triple gun outbuff my
Oh
way to
my.
40 just to see how, like, again, cooked we are. How poor I'd be to be able to defend Dread Balloon in such a short amount of track length. Because this is, like, so much harder than even I imagined it being. Again, I don't claim to be the best boss player in the world, in fact, far from that. So I'm not gonna say it's impossible to do this on medium prices, but given the way things are looking, I don't think I can do it. Alright, unironically, after 1 whole hour, we made it to tier 1, but look how poor we are. 23,000 is nowhere near enough money for a boss. I'm pretty sure 042 Spike Storm, in case you're wondering,
2%.
doesn't land on, like, yeah, it splits between all 5 lanes, so that's obviously a bad idea.
Wait,
Say,
can I just look at the
two
hit?
first strike abilities get
Okay,
me,
that's
down.
definitely frame perfect.
Okay, it does.
There's
And
no
then I
kidding,
just
be
buy
frame
or sell it,
perfect.
but obviously that's really inefficient.
3
First off, let me
times!
see. Oh no, okay, this is definitely not possible. I wanted to see if the rock balloon spawned on 5 lanes that they do.
Oh my!
That makes Dread Balloon, I think, almost impossible tier 1. The only way I see this being possible is changing.
Am I getting
Dread Balloon
consistent
to
at the
what I
first
believe is
click
the
of
easiest boss
Slaughterhouse?
on this map, Elite Vortex, and also dropping it down to ease prices so that we're able to snowball. Otherwise, there's no way
This is just
I can work with the amount of money
crazy.
that I had. In case you aren't aware, there is like not a bug, maybe a feature. If there's multiple lanes, then Vortex's slipstream will apply
This is
to
just crazy.
all lanes. Don't worry though, I think I know a way to be able to handle even the slipstream balloons on other lanes. It's just when
I know where to click now.
it's also just various will spawn
What did I say? I know where to click.
I don't think there's anything cheap I can use to defend that. Okay, Vortex is still hard in its own right. He's 20
Oh my.
kills on 5. Kill me right now. Okay, this is a much better snowball. End of round 3. Sell this now, and I think we get Monkey Alphas this round, ideally. Let's see. Affordable. Yes, indeed. And okay, get back to farming like ASAP. Farm here. Don't die in the meantime. I got 18 lives to work with. I'm also gonna take advantage.
Gosh, I am
of
actually
the
surprised
free
about
Dark
this.
around because I'm actually gonna need it for well.
Only oh
One
my.
Dark per round. So the only bad
Oh
thing about
my,
that is I
this is
cannot
just
sell it with the
insanity.
play for trades. There's
I'm
no
just
way
too
I'm
good
sure
at
to make
slaughter.
it work
I'm just too good.
with the placement being so far from the water. So it is with what it is with the loss of money. They can 3 mark places and then just get a flavor and then hold the money.
I'm just too good, people.
Until tier 1. And this is the maximum amount of free dark you can fit under the Monkey City. Yeah, I'll take what I can get. Alright, so let me test
Yeah.
the flavor trade
Yes.
reaches
Oh
the
my.
tower. It does, nice. Now this
Oh my.
has extra sell back. Before I do that though, let me actually make sure if I need to sell the Monkey Alphas, because if I can get away without selling it, well, that would be huge.
Wait, what?
I'm
Did I
gonna
just
do
glitch into the
is,
block?
I'm gonna try to use a sniper to defend tier 1. You might know where I'm going with this.
Or did I just do something crazy hard to do?
I think the money's there. We just need to sell.
If I just done another frame perfect, I would just be
What if I sell the
crazy right
village
now.
of this? Perfect. $2 spare. Every dollar matters, eh? So first off, watch what happens if I leave it on strong. And look at the balloons. I repeat, look at the balloons coming from the other 4 lanes. If they do show up, where are they?
I should more like be doing slaughterhouse.
They are all in slipstream.
I'm actually kind of making good progress.
I think I have to leave the elite meta on first, just to be able to survive those. And that's why we need the global range tower to defend Vortex here.
Looking for tax help? Now there are TurboTax experts right in your neighborhood. They get to know your
I'm gonna see like what the world record on this level for mobile is.
So hand off your tax.
Okay, getting 2% on slaughterhouse on mobile is considered extremely difficult for the average player, as it requires precise size on the hardest levels in geometry and history. All skilled players are burning doing it.
But okay, 4 centrals afforded. What I want to do is look at this amazing flavor trade spot and sell these 2 for extra income. I would say after round 50 here. Don't die. Oh, I need more defense. We can do it now, right? Sell. Oh, so
I am
close.
somewhat consistent on it,
One more round, and now it should be there.
which is kind of just crazy.
Indeed. They're going 1k. Okay, now please can we defend Moabs with Alpha 024?
I see like 20% consistency.
Or is this too sus still?
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, what the hell? I'm losing all the lives I gained from marketplaces. Alright, let's try never miss for the 50s then. A bit overkill on defense now, but I think that's no problem so long as we've finally got a good farming setup. But still, we should try to be efficient because, as you should know, it's the early rounds that matter the most for farming due to snowballing. Once you get to near the end, we can
Actually, I'm gonna look at the demon list.
Playing into Ace Paragon.
Okay, yep. Hurry up, demon list.
So you know what? Let's do it.
Hurry
If
up.
we can get away with that, then that'd be pretty massive.
Why is this taking forever?
I guess I should buy an overclock for it then. Alright,
Hurry up. Hello. Okay, there we go.
Yep. There is kill 1 of 8. I don't think I actually even need the...
Coop in circles.
Oh, actually, no,
I actually want to see this level.
It is definitely falling behind.
No.
But I think it's
No.
they played solo,
No.
right?
No.
Yeah, 2 of
No.
it has been
So this is it. Okay.
It's this mo here.
So this is 25th on the demon list. I kind of want to do this thing, actually, after Bloodbath. I'm crazy, right?
Also, one issue with tar pits / swamp pits is not a lot of space for farms.
It would just be crazy if I done this after Bloodbath, right?
I guess it's time to train up our army in the middle. But it's gonna be, again, heavily nerfed because of the
And
lack
this
of
ain't the song
space.
for it.
Normally,
This-
except for the black,
Yeah, I've
but
heard like it.
not
And
here.
it is like the 9 circles wave part.
The end.
I verified the Coupon Circle! What?
Is it actually worth it? I'm so
I just verified the Coupon Circle!
worth it.
I just verified it! I just verified it!
Crazy.
I don't know if it's just my
Now it's time for
but
Slaughterhouse.
I can only fit 2
Ooh,
farms on the
doggy.
top side of each side here. That's it. Oh wait, I found it. Hang on, there's a spot.
90%.
Alright, I just realized that I think I'm wasting another farm spot where the fly fortress could be. But I already dropped it for tier 2, so I guess we have to live with that mistake. Anyway, I think we're just missing this. And I guess actually I should probably replace this for Monkey Knights.
Oh, okay, got it.
Like, trades isn't really worth it. I'm actually gonna sell one spot so I
Always
can get
doing it wrong.
an energizer for XP and cooldowns, so faster ultra boosts and overclocks. Hold on, I can fit one more farm here, but I just realized that I'd like to maybe keep space for
That guy's like
the
a
Shinobi.
really, this is like really good play.
I want to get Temple Hall. This last thing, my picture here, I think I'm gonna use the sacrifice stone.
Hmm.
Definitely
Looks pretty hard, straight fly. Oh, the frame perfects.
Yes, I also, as you see, enable the bond just so I can see how close I am to getting the categories. So I'm very close right now. That should be 50k of support. Perfect. 310 over the limit.
I actually kind of got that once.
And I guess while I'm at it, I might as well just go for a true sun god. It's like one round away, yeah. Military cleared.
I actually done the correct
Yes, we
path
don't need
once.
Festival. I'm sure of that. All we need is a 40% discount.
We want to get so.
And we get backwards train power, and again, I think that's it. The only thing I'm missing really is ultra boosting tanks, ultra boosting HP rounds,
Right.
but let's see if I can get away without that. I do not know what I want to do for tier 3 yet. Whether it be a Paragon or maybe if
At
I have
20%
TNT,
consistency on the
go
first
for
click
actual
of
damage
Slaughterhouse.
maybe I still want to entertain the idea of a Spike Factory Paragon. 'Cause
Yeah, I
even
know
though it's
this
like
level is
2 points,
extremely tough.
surely the track, like the issue with the
4% on mobile!
damage in a very small area, so if the boss isn't there,
I
it
am
will be very bad.
crazy.
But even though it's Vortex, this map is great in that it basically will keep
I
the
got
boss in one area.
4% on mobile.
$400,000
Oh
main
my.
event. So let's again guess the crew pulse on
Did
most
you like my
combines.
reaction? I got 4% on mobile!
Being
That's
for a full player,
crazy, honestly.
I need a double damage buff. And okay, I guess I'm just gonna beat tier 3 with normal towers. No Paragons just yet. Do you think we can also bet on maybe the wizard Paragon?
Are you crazy?
Raise you last tower. Surely these have to be enough buffs. Lego. If it's not, I guess we just want ancient Paragon. Come on, give me homeland. Well, the thing is,
Slaughterhouse.
a lot of damage. Sadly, 2 towers got stunned, and that's why.
Your perfect domain is out there. Go away.
Oh my.
Claim the space
Like,
for
I'm pretty sure these are frame perfect.
these towers are very sus to
Oh
work with on
my.
this map.
Oh my. Yeah.
Our other towers, I think, are picking up the slack. Another this, and that's good.
That's gotta be
Still
frame
have not
perfect, I
used our
bet.
rage potions.
I'm pretty sure
Should
it's a
we use
frame
that for
perfect
giant
there.
burst at the end? I
That
repeat,
click
a
is.
giant burst. Okay, let's try to use this time also to. Oh, actually, hang on. I wanted to get level 20 draw though, but it refreshes the shop, so I guess I should use my rage potions now to kill this boss quick. Come on, go.
Oh
Re-evade.
my.
Last rejuve by level 20. Get Paragon totems. Yep,
You
last
can't
goal,
tell me
and
I'm
very
a
nice.
bit consistent at this first click. You can't tell me
Because
that.
it's literally useless now that I see tier 3 for 7 out of 8 skulls. Unless I somehow put it like all the way over here, but then the mines won't hit. Should we maybe backtrack on Spike Paragon? I'm thinking. The more I think about it, the more it's not worth it. So okay, no Wizard Mines then. No Spike Paragon. I still think Wizard can work. I can probably just put it even lower, like where the VRF is later. I actually like the idea of a sub Paragon. Maybe I can use that for a tier 4 kill. If you put it intel, there's 0 chance it gets stunned over here. Or maybe you can use both Paragon for tier 4. I'm pretty excited about how high of a boat I can get here. So sell this first to make space. I guess thanks to the Paragonomics. Let me just see. Max cash flow I can only get 76, so definitely not worth it.
Twice.
Probably just say 60. So I have enough money for the full Paragon. Greatest mod of all time. And I'm assuming this is going to be enough to be tier 4. Even though it's like not even near Vortex. Just hoping the planes do enough. Should we just get the sub Paragon now while we're at it? Alright, how about
This,
for
you
degree
can't
3
tell
submarine?
if that ain't a frame
Oh,
perfect.
it's actually not that
It's
much
gotta
money.
be like
Do I do it
3
now, or
frames
maybe I
that
can
you
wait
can
for
actually
both
do the
first?
click.
Yeah, I'd rather do that. So let's just go. Alright, and just hope 60's enough. If not, I'll quickly buy this last minute. Come on, boat. You can do it. If he gets done, then yeah, we definitely gotta redo. Use first strikes, get it faster and nice, no stun. I think we're safe. Now here's the thing. If I don't get sub now, then these Paragon tokens are kind of going to go to waste, or rather, they're not going to be used on my big plane. So maybe now? How much money? Okay, I can save 60,000 from around 100. Let's just do it. And not waste time. There we go. Guarantee a victory right now. And I think we need at minimum 60, and we're good. And what did I just die to? How did I die with 2 Paragons? That's insane. That's insane. Okay, 502. And I think maybe here was the issue. Maybe I didn't have decamo. Because this is unsubmerged. Maybe I'll try submerging and see what that does. And I died again. Oh wait, no, is it the Tarpit's bug? Remember when I showcased this in early access? I somehow died to a random DDT. I don't know if that's the cause of this, but that could be it again. I don't know. In that case, the answer would just be get a Legend of the Night.
So
Alright,
it's
let's sell one
guaranteed
then,
that you
in
get
case
1%,
that was the issue.
2%,
And
and
we'll see
4%.
if like the portal opens up on the. Oh, it did. Yep. They didn't fix the thing. Oh god. But thankfully, I think there is a way to brute force those DTs to not die to them. You just have to stack stalls and hope that's enough. Oh right, Rejuve Potion 2 Rejuve. That's 2 extra lives you can use. That's the only way to get around it, as far as I recall. Okay. It was not a siege core issue. We'll go for it now. Sacrifice 3 totems for it. I will still submerge the thing. Wait, no. Okay. Probably just a coincidence, right? Not an issue of sub-Paragon. Yeah. It's leaking again. So there's a second Rejuve. I did not expect this to be the issue
4%.
with beating Elite Vortex.
Oh my.
Not the boss
3
itself, but the
times.
map. One more Rejuve we can use, but thankfully we do not need it. Thank goodness. Alright. Wait, what? Okay, come on. This is
I
not
gotta
fair.
look at
Okay,
hard
we'll
this
just use
is.
it now because I know I get it back up for around 120. Doesn't before.
Getting 4%
boss
on
towards it.
Slaughterhouse.
Just so I get the cooldown off on the.
Oh my,
the
this thing is
Carpet Bomb.
dumb.
So that does mean lose
It's
1
not
round of income
3 times
from
on
selling
mobile
farms, but
within
I think worth
250
it.
attempts is
So
really
I
defeated.
currently plan to like have this for damage, not submerge it because you need the sub in range.
It is not a
for
wave.
Paragons, but on this map, I don't think you can do an ace here. The sub range is so tiny. It's also not a very high degree right now, thanks to the amount of pops we have. 47 with 14 totems and 2.5 million. And just like that, with the tiers, 56 already. So I can't get 80, right? Yeah, don't even bother spending all your money. Just get the bare minimum, and we'll have $1 million.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder, and you wouldn't believe the kind of apps that people are creating. Smart nutrition apps, inventory trackers, onboarding tools.
Stall. So maybe I should buy try to get stuff to stun. Is it possible you think maybe a carpet of spikes on the other lanes?
It is not ball. Damn
I can try
thing.
that as well. I think we're ready to just bring on tier 4 or tier 5. Sorry. Let's launch the 15-second thing from the not exceed score. 5 carpet of spikes. On the bright side, I think the DT rounds are not at all coming anytime soon, and Wizard's a waste of money, guys. At least I couldn't unstun it for the first call. So it's probably going to be stunned for the rest of the run. Whoops. Again, maybe we don't need it. And what? Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. How did these get stunned too? Wow. Okay, tier 5 Vortex range is bigger than I thought. I guess it's just Ace solo? Ain't no way degree 60 Ace beats all. Also, wait. So the Wizard gets stunned, but the Phoenix still does damage. That's fascinating. Alright. Skull there. Let's drop Carpet Bomb right about now. We're really just about to see if the Ace Bear can say, nah, I'll do it myself. We're really about to see that, aren't we? Halfway now. It's keeping pace. And that's why come late game, Vortex is the easy spot. Because of the knockback, you have so much more time to beat things. But honestly, I kind of feel like it would have been possible, like the other bosses, because, well, they wouldn't get stunned, like the Ace does, or the other 3 Paragons. Another Carpet Bomb. I feel like we're falling behind pace until Carpet Bomb saves us. Yep. Again, in hindsight, if I had known these would be stunned, I obviously would have built Mother of the Abyss and put them further away. But just bad timing, and thankfully, no deaths. No deaths to
But like, that is crazy what I am doing right now.
So GG. We have done it.
This would be an actual crazy, one of the biggest jumps in GD history, even for mobile player.
Other bosses too, but as with most extra maps on elite bosses, it's always
Am
a
I?
game that is the roadblock. Also, how the hell did
think
select
I
the
might.
first character played?
I think I might just be crazy too. Wait,
Anyway,
crazy way
25
too
million
good.
pops, somehow 3 million, 1 million, and 16.
Am I good at on mobile or what?
I'll have another. Make it a double.
Dad, Mom thinks she's at a resort again.
Yeah, she told me.
Oh my yes, yes, 4% again.
Much better in real life. It matters where you stay. Book your spring break now. Hilton for the stay.
Need better sleep? We can help. Mattress Firm's once a year sale and clearance.
This is just.
60% on ceiling.
This is
Plus
crazy.
readjustable base. Mattress Firm.
4 times. 4 times.
So in another first, Ninja Kiwi has made, I believe, the fastest boss yet. They pretty much turned the slider up to max on the boss speed. So
Well,
well,
Link
the
86.
slowest boss is Red Balloon.
Well,
And it's
they
also a boss.
technically have made a
More story
faster
damage.
one
Obviously,
with
though, it's far from being
25
the
times
boss we've had.
speed balloon
So, of course, to
areas,
give myself a challenge, I'm going to play ranked
which
mode,
it is
which is the least tier for
actually.
this week.
I have
As usual, I try to aim for top
yeah,
50, so
I
I'm
remember
looking
that.
at about at least under 140 or so would be nice. So you might see here, I did play a little bit just to test the strategy that I want to try to pull off. And we're
I
gonna
am.
There's only 3 years you pick,
I
by the way.
am.
Gwen, Quincy, or Sprecher. When I think is superior. Also, thanks to starting cash, we can start with a farm. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And yes, I believe it's always worth it to use the free tier with the Dirt Monkey just to get that head start.
The frame perfect. First jump, I'm pretty sure.
A map comparison. A map that is 5 times shorter than logs.
My best achievement is probably 4 times.
So that's about the difficulty we're looking at this week. So overall, I would say tougher than average, but again, not the toughest we've seen. So if I remembers that least tiers of Vortex I did a while back, the strategy for the start is going to be pretty similar, except with just a couple of changes. I will do another
4 times in under 300 attempts.
Like up here for now.
More
Right,
like 280.
but yes, a 0-0-0 Dark Monkey can solo 14 rounds. I am going to drop another tower for round 15 though. Yeah, 0-0 Dark Monkey with full lives. right? It's thank you, managed for keeping us just barely above water. So I'll get Gwendolyn mid-round. And Gwen Dart should survive even longer because we have the clock to balance out. And the reason why Gwen is the preferred choice out of the three is because of her buffing capability. I think it's going to be needed. And, like, the hero herself can actually deal damage to Dreadbloon. Reminder, Dreadbloon has lead immunity, at least for the for part of the layer. So I guess the interesting thing about Elite
If I fluked this level,
is,
I would go crazy.
how much farming
I would
do you
go
need?
crazy
You don't want to go
since
too much to get
I
too
haven't
mid-tier,
even
but you
beat
also
9
don't want
circles
to
yet.
be short in money
Oh
at
my.
the end. So
Yeah,
I
man.
think after a bit of testing,
That's a pretty
this is the
difficult
amount of farming
click
that I
anyways.
think I need. I'm gonna go for a bank first. The play is gonna be a bank into a Monkeyopolis. We're gonna skip the balloon trap. Usually, I almost always do the balloon trap, but not today. Anyways, bank around 22. By the time the bank fills up, I should be really close to getting Monkeyopolis. That is the goal. So I'm also going to real quick get a 0-0-0 farm. This is going to be the sacrifice fodder to the Obelisk. I have found a good Monkeyopolis spot that will sacrifice this farm, but will preserve these. But with range, will get boosted by these, if that makes any sense. Do I click now at 8.8k? Yes. Perfect. This farm gets sacrificed, but whenever I range, these two will reach, right? I think so. There's plenty of space.
Why?
I mapped this out beforehand, so I didn't mess up. I'll get the Monkeyopolis ASAP, because I feel like if I wait longer without collecting the bank, I'll lose out a whole round of Monkeyopolis. And of course, again, as I said, a bigger radius that these make more money. I should have bought it immediately, but that's okay. Oh, also, no, this was a reach. Is this significant enough to restart the whole run all over? In my opinion, yes. Yes. Because that's going to snowball into tens of thousands of dollars lost late game, which could be used as a cash lighter fodder. Any reason why I can't make a Hungry Track? Yes, for the Monkeyopolis. If I buy the Monkey City, with this being as low as possible, it will reach. So I'm sacrificing 2 farms instead of the one that I wanted. Let's try this again. So, sack, and come on, bigger radius. There we go, easily in range. Now we're good to continue. Now what? I think I will go for Plantation. 3-2-0. This will be my Banana Central, of course. Another Plantation up here. This one's going to be a 4-0-0. I could go for a Wall Street, but I actually think I prefer just saving tiers and going for this. I think this, B Central, and a Monkeynomics is all I need. Anyways, now we can start getting ready for tier 1.
I'm getting so
I'm going to go for a
close.
mix of
Getting so close to
towers.
getting
Obviously,
past
because
that.
there's multiple things
Again.
about Dreadbloon immunities that make sense. First off, Sticky Bomb. I can turn this into a Ninja Paragon later, so I think that'll be worthwhile. $10,000 going into round 40. We need a primary for, well, the last 3 layers
so close.
in the rock balloons. I think,
This is just actually crazy.
and I'll turn this into a boomerang Paragon later. I don't want Dark Monkey Paragon because the other tier 5 darts aren't that
5,
great for low tiers. And also,
6
if I have space,
like
mind if I squeeze
5 or
in
6
well,
times.
these are the 3 Paragons I want to get late game. So every tower I'm buying right now to defend is eventually going to be sacrificed into the Paragon. So I'll just start instantly with
I think that's
this
6. I don't really remember.
since
It's kind of hard
we're
to.
currently on the primary
I
immunity.
think
So we have to
6.
pause our farming for now. No BRF is sad, but I like it here when the Dreadbloon is this fast, so you kind of have to. You can't really wait around too long. Now the thing is, if I do a turbocharge, I have to sadly waste 2 materials on lead popping. I don't think I can possibly rely on Gwen's heated up. As great as that is, I just can't. Also, look how fast Dreadbloon is. Like once the rock layer is taken off, it is speed. I should probably burst damage really fast because when it's really slow,
I nearly made
I
a
don't
pass
think we
there, I
really care
think.
that much.
Oh my. So that is like
If anything, maybe Operation Darkstorm
8 times.
for more, but I don't think so. Also, crap, I don't have my turbocharge off. Military is down. I kind of want to quit ASAP from a BRF, but I'll be patient. It's kind of funny, this is
crazy.
speed. This only made me realize how slow the rock shielded layer of Dreadbloon actually is. Alright, come on. One more crate, please. Thank you. Got it.
Oh my.
ODS? I feel like I need it.
W consistency 9 times.
I'll see. But for now, let me also try to create.
I'm gonna go to 1,000 attempts and see how many times I get this thing.
Make more money. And these powers stronger, of course. I should just go for ODS for peace of mind. Because my next build is probably Banana Central. I need to rush that ASAP. Oh, right, double jumps too.
I'm gonna end this when I get 1,000 attempts on this level.
Forgot about that.
After I get 1K
If
attempts.
you ask me. And by the time this spam shield goes off, hopefully we'll get our turbocharge ability again. Oh my god, I completely forgot to collect from this bank the entire time. Well, that ain't good. Oh, I also wanted to go for this before the BRF.
Build a website you love with Wix. For your words,
9?
create.
Oh god.
But this is crazy! Getting to like basically 4% 9 times.
That's way too close to the exit. On the bright side, we do have all 3 towers attacking. Support is the easiest.
Oh my.
I don't want to spend it to survive because I need the central ASAP. If I do this, my eco gets ruined. Uh-oh. Alright. Oh, I don't have my turbocharge on. This sucks. It's like 3 seconds away. Please. We only need 2,000 damage, so a couple stickies. Come on. 900? No way. Alright. So, I just have to buy Jumbo Drones immediately. I think that's the only change I need to make. If I was 800 damage off, if there's any silver lining to retrying again, it's always that the second attempt is much, much optimized. So this time I won't even forget to collect and also get IMF early. Support layer over here this time, yep, plenty of time. I think I can stop worrying. Waiting for it to go speed. Now, burst it down. With this much extra track length, I don't think I'm worried at all. Except maybe the rock loops. Come on, clean up. Nice. Here's tier 1 done. So, if anything tracks, I should afford this before tier 2 comes in, like by a landslide. I'll get this. And I'll get this, and yeah, everyone will be happy. Also, what is going on with my ODS? Excuse me? It has something to do with Dreadfully dying, I think. And it not being hit by bullets. That was weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So let me wait for this round to end, come on. And I'll proceed to collect, do this, and get this. Easy. And what can I afford before tier 2 comes in? Do you think I can rush an Ultra Boost? That sounds like the greediest play ever, but I feel like it might be possible. Would I also do this before, forgot to deposit? But would I also do a BRF? I'm feeling greedy today, folks. Okay, Ultra Boost might be too greedy, so we'll at least just do this. Again, no crosspath to save 2 tiers. I think I have enough money. You know what? I'm actually
basically
really close.
pretty good.
I can buy it right at the start and hopefully make enough money that I can quickly get 2 defense. I'll try. Again, checkpoints exist for a reason. Also, my 2 defense is literally upgrade all 3 existing towers. It's that simple. So collect this and see. Boom, launch boost. That was easy. But yeah, these three Paragons are nice because they have good boss damagers.
10 times.
Simple build up. I just hope that delay
So it's about 2 times every 100 attempts. Twice 100 attempts.
So first things first, I'm gonna try to rush a Master Bomber.
Okay, so on average, I'm getting to like past the like second click and like to 3 or 4%, like 2 times per 100 attempts, which is kind of crazy actually for a level this difficult.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just get it immediately. Why not? It's not like you lose money using IMF loan. Also, I'll sell the free W at this point. Sorry, we're gonna need every pop we can on the Paragon, so yes, that was a necessary evil. And here comes speed again with Dread Balloon. See if I get off another. Oh, that doesn't reach, does it? Only barely.
Actually, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna end the video at 500 attempts on this level.
So hit halfway mark, halfway through the track, I think we're actually fine. Despite getting Ultra Boost that quickly, 3 pays off, doesn't it? Shredder? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, there we go. I was wondering why it was taking so long. And that should be all I need for this. So now we just need to save about 70,000 for our final farm, which is kind of crazy that on Elite, I'm stopping farming like 50 rounds before the event ends, but trust me, that
Yeah, I'm gonna end it now.